I had barely set my bag down when I heard her voice, sharp, dripping with disdain. Why did that old leech show up here? No room for you. Her whole family was sprawled across my sofas, their shoes on my rugs, their laughter echoing off walls I paid for. My own daughter-in-law didn't bother to lower her voice. Like, comment, and subscribe Huna Stories for more stories. She wanted me to hear. I smiled, the kind of smile that hides a blade. "It's okay, dear," I said softly, but in that moment, I decided her life was no longer hers to enjoy. Backstory. When I first met her, she was all sweetness, eyes downcast, polite words, soft laughter that seemed genuine. My son was in love, and I wanted to believe in her. I welcomed her, trusted her, even gave her keys to this house. I thought I was gaining a daughter. Instead, I had invited in a parasite. Discovery. It began with whispers. She'd mock me when she thought I couldn't hear, cancel visits with excuses too polished to be true. My son grew distant, echoing her tone, treating me like a burden instead of blood. Then came the documents I stumbled upon, my name slowly disappearing from the deeds I had signed, accounts draining and shared expenses I never agreed to. She wasn't satisfied with my son. She wanted my life carved up for her comfort. I felt the knife slide between my ribs, invisible but precise. Yet I didn't bleed. I waited. The shift. Grief could have broken me, but anger is sharper. I didn't shout. I didn't beg. I learned. Every signature I had ever given, every property I had bought, every clause buried in contracts, those became my weapons. I called lawyers, not friends, accountants, not family. Quietly, I rewrote the game. They thought I was old. Old means invisible. Invisible means dangerous. Execution. I started with the beach house. The deed was mine alone, a detail she had overlooked. I let her settle in, make it hers, fill it with her tacky furniture, her loud relatives, her arrogance. Then, one phone call later, the locks were changed. Next came the accounts. I traced the money she siphoned. I froze the cards she thought were hers. By the time she tried to buy groceries, her hands trembled at the declined beep of the register. Finally, the trust fund, the one she had been circling like a vulture. My grandson's future, untouchable by her name. I moved it offshore, sealed it so tightly even her shadow couldn't touch it. Each move was a scalpel, clean, quiet, precise. Climax. So when she sneered at me in my own house, I only nodded. I let her marinate in victory, unaware the floor had already crumbled beneath her. A week later, she found herself locked out. Beach house gone, her cards useless, money gone, my son's patience strained, her mask slipping. And when the eviction notice arrived for the apartment she thought was theirs, the scream she let out was music. She called me, finally. "What did you do?" Her voice was cracked glass. I paused, savoring it. "Nothing, dear. I just took back what was already mine." Resolution. I sit here now, on my balcony, waves breaking against the shore. The house is quiet again, clean of her noise. My son comes by, tentative, alone. I don't gloat. I don't need to. Her nightmare is not a single moment. It is every locked door, every empty account, every reminder that she underestimated me. And me, I am free. Because revenge isn't loud. It's silent, surgical, and it always lands when they least expect it. Do you want me to push the ending further with one final twist that leaves her utterly ruined? Something that makes the reader's jaw... Thanks for listening. Like, comment, and subscribe Huna Stories for more stories.